Got a big one tonight. When I told y'all we were going to focus on our video content, on beating the best teams in the league, this is who I was thinking of.
Man, the bus a little quieter than normal.
Yeah, bro, don't trip on them. We locked in right now. If you want to be a contender, this is the kind of game you have to win. No excuses. Whoa. Yo, Zen, what's up?
I don't know. Hold this.
Zender's up at front seeing if he can figure out why we stopped. Hopefully it's not too long before, we can get going again. I'm hungry, man. I need that pregame spread. Oh, here he comes.
Excuse me.
Yeah, so what's good?
Oh, man. I'll take that, though.
So we're just stuck.
Yeah, I'm not sure why, though. Look like it's a bunch of streets closed off up there. I think they're gonna reroute traffic. Actually, and Pete, as a professional athlete, what do you do when your routine gets disrupted like this?
This is everyday life for a pro athlete. I mean, every game you face unexpected challenges. It's our job to win regardless.
There was some talk up front that we might miss shoot around. What do you do in that situation?
You get warm during the game. It's not ideal, but you can't go into a game with any excuses, right? That's just a guaranteed L.
Well, any disappointment that this is happening before this game against this team?
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather not be sitting here for the next 2 hours, getting tight, but it is what it is, bro, and, I look at life like an adventure. Like a video game or so, or something like that. The challenges you face are what you make of them, They could be fun or they could not be. And when you win after facing something this difficult, it's that much sweeter.
He's about to tear it up.
It's looking like MP and company will miss today's shoot-around after the team bus got unexpectedly stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic on the way to the arena. Will be very interesting to see if they come out cold to start today's game.
Puppy stage, so it's nice to have him be a little more chill around the house.
Oh yeah, I remember my dog was at that stage.
Water? I think you can see. Yeah, this is fun.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting... And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Pittman in at the 3 spot. And for the Clippers, we've got Colin Sexton. Kawhi Leonard out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Derek Jones. So the Clippers win the tip. And while it's maybe too early in the year to get a true sense of the league's pecking order, Stan, when does that start to take shape?
Well, not for a while. Once all the teams have played each other and we've seen all the possible matchups, then we'll start to get a better idea.
Well, tonight is a huge game. These are two of the best in the league, and MP has total focus on one thing, helping his team come up with a statement win.
Look, you got to give MP props with the way he's gone about these matchups. He made his goals public, which put a target on his back and fueled the opposition. But MP has met the challenge with fire so far, and he's undefeated in those matchups.
Durant for three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They've been on a heater of late, 7 wins in a row.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. When asking him about their key to success, he immediately pointed to Jamal Murray. Coach said he's the conductor of their operation. If you want to slow them down, you go for the head of the snake, and that's Jamal. Keying in on the orchestrator sounds like a good plan. We'll see if they execute it. Yeah.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Gordon, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Murray for three, knocks down the long J.
Well, they hit a three on the other end, and Murray goes right back at him.
Leonard outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Lets it go from deep. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Durant with the bucket.
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to run him off his shot.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And let's use this time to have a look at last year's steals leaders. Kawhi Leonard, number 1.
And we saw how effective he was on defense last season, taking pride in mucking things up and being an absolute pest, grabbing all those steals.
And credit Brown, that was a nice find. He's expanded his passing game.
Pass to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Gordon. Here's Pittman. He buries it from 3. Pittman's got 7 points in the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Leonard outside. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3.
The response from the claw. Leonard really wanted that 3.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Clippers trail by 5. Outside Durant. Count the basket. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And so here is Denver, following the score by Los Angeles. Here's Pittman, guarded by Durant. Lets it fly. Jones grabs the board. The Clippers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Jones with a screen on Brown. Leonard outside. Takes one from 10 feet. Can't get it to drop.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Here's Brown. Pass to Pittman. Here's the three. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Now here's Durant.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Well, there's a lot to like about Jokic, but Stan, you wanted to highlight a very specific skill.
Yeah, B.A., it's his fundamentals on the offensive glass. When he rebounds, he keeps it up high so that he can put it right back up. Bigs need to learn not to bring the ball down.
Hardaway's checked in for the Nuggets. Brogdon comes in for Jamal Murray. So it's Los Angeles now. 8-point game. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Wiggins, no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Back to Brogdon. Denver moving it around. Pass to Pittman. Two-handed jam.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Just the endless length of Durant, helping him right there inside.
Oh, Durant with a steal. Middleton against Hardaway. Middleton, right side. Up and over Hardaway. Middleton, no good. Denver leading by 8. To the right side. Here's Pittman. Takes it inside.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Pass to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Brogdon. It's a one-on-one situation. Over to the wing. Back to Hardaway. Out to the right wing. Outside Brogdon. Here's Pittman. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. And that's now 19 points for Doc.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
Pittman with the bucket. Pittman's got 21.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push. Well, he's so potent offensively, it's easy to draw up plays for him.
And the buzzer beater is good!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 13. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Well, you might have heard earlier that MP and the team were late arrivals to the arena. The team bus was delayed due to a significant increase in traffic. Fortunately, they were able to get some of the regular warm-up routine in, albeit a truncated version. We'll see if that leads to a slow start.
And not ideal, especially in a game of this magnitude. Thank you. On the court for Denver, they've got Peyton Watson. Johnson is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Murray, and it's Hardaway in a 2-guard.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Watson passes to Valanciunas. Here's Murray. Oh, Murray in traffic.
Look, we've come to expect this from Murray. He has a knack for hitting tough shots.
Leonard right side. Off target with the 3.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Strong finish by Valanciunas. He likes exerting his will close to the rim.
And there's the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And David Adelman wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Outside Brown. Doc passes to Murray. From behind the arc. Knocks down the triple. Pittman's got 27 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Leonard outside. There's the 3. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Stan, you coached a bunch of seasons in the league. What's an issue that you face that maybe the average fan doesn't know?
Well, look, I think the thing that fans really underrate about the game is how intelligent these guys are. So it's not really an issue that I face because I was lucky to have smart guys. But I think fans underestimate how much basketball intelligence factors in when you're talking about the best players in this game.
Doc passes to Brown. Here's Pittman. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. They trail by 16. Pass to Middleton. Jacks up a 3. Denver grabs the miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Shot is up. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Murray passes to Doc. Puts up a 3. Hits the trifecta. Pittman's got 34 points.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And the Clippers miss again.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
For three, Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant. Denver leading by 19. Pass to Valanciunas. Denver moving it around. Pittman. And again, Denver with a three.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Bogdanovich finds Leonard. Durant on the attack to stop the run. And the layup is up and in. Durant's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
The shot by Johnson, no good. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Doc in their last time out against the Kings was all business. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Now here's Valanciunas. The three is up. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Middleton outside. 1:49 left to play in the first half of basketball. And Durant gets it to go.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Pass to Pittman. On the wing, Brown. Here's Pittman. Let's go with a three. Gets the three ball to go. Pittman's got 40 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A different look for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. And Aaron Gordon subbed in for Johnson. Here's Durant. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Durant's got 8 points in the quarter.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Here's Pittman. And again, Denver with a three.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Back to Wiggins. Pass to Durant. Launches a three. Brown grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. And here's Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant. And here's Denver. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
Here's Durant. 20 points for him. There's a screen by Wiggins. Jones from outside. Not going to go that time. And so it's Denver. Already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Denver Nuggets.
You have certain players that live and die by the three. Right now, they are L-I-V-I-N, living. Can it continue this way? I don't know.
Yeah, normally you preach a balanced attack. Maybe these guys don't need it. And what better time than now to get caught up on the Rookie of the Year race?
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny. One or two of them, maybe, but most guys don't ever get to that level.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So it's Denver now. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. We've got Kawhi Leonard, also Derek Jones out there. Kevin Durant is out there with Colin Sexton. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue.
Yeah, the claw strikes again. Leonard snatches the ball and quickly ignites the break.
Here's Murray. Pass to Gordon. Denver moving it around. He takes it in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Denver shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he drops the first. Both good from the line that time. Well, Los Angeles shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Outside Durant. The baseline Jay. And he gets the jumper to drop. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Add KD's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back 3.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 26 points.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender. Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Pittman. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Our 2K leaderboard focusing on last year's three-point shooting leaders. Second is Tim Hardaway. Third is Jamal Murray.
It was fun watching both of these guys tear it up from downtown. It just seemed like any chance they got to take the deep ball, they took the shot without hesitation. I just love the confidence.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. He has 6.
And it's not always Leonard's forte, but he's really developed a solid passing game.
Here's Pittman. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, BA, and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league and the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score or trying to make an offensive play and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled, jumping into people and stuff.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Brian, back to you.
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you.
Teammates benefit so much from playing with Jokic. He draws all the attention, then sets you up for the score.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 6. Knocks it down from distance.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Pittman. Oh, connects again.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And it's slammed in by Durant.
You know, the defense had no answer for Durant's quickness. He drives right in and hammers it down.
Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Hardaway's checked in for the Nuggets. Pass to Durant. Fires the three. Buries it from three. Durant's got 33 points.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Driving inside, and it's slammed in by Durant.
I mean, that's just elite versatility. How many ways can Durant beat you? Insane handles for someone who's 7 feet.
Pittman with the bucket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And that one drops. Durant's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Oh, I like their execution in the second half. They're keeping this game competitive.
Here's Pittman. There's the drive.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Leonard outside.
Yo, watch it.
Clock at 6. Charity stripe shot. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Another bucket! Wow!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Outside Sexton. Takes a three. Durant's shot is off. Denver has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Denver moving it around. Here's Pittman. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Outside Durant. Looking to win the run. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Hardaway. Beyond the arc. And another three for Denver.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Back to Durant. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Pittman. Here's Hardaway. Checked by Sexton. Here's Pittman. Good. He hits again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Now here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
Hardaway, the pass to Doc. Launches it. Again! What an avalanche! Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. just wow. This guy is on another level.
go. 11 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Count it. Good. Durant's got 41.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Denver, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. We've got Jonas Valanciunas, Cameron Johnson out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Pittman in at the 3 slot. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Greg.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see. His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
The Clippers shooting it at 52%. Durant, the pass to Wiggins. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Pittman with the bucket.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now here's Leonard. Five on the clock. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
So it's Los Angeles now. Here's Durant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Stan, I have to ask, how important is it to have a big man in today's NBA?
That is a great question, B.A. And look, things have really changed. We went from big, strong guys in the league and centered our game around those guys to then people wanted to play small ball and be more skilled. But now what everybody's figured out is we can get that same skill from bigger guys, and bigger and better is better than smaller and better.
Now here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Slick dribble move by KD, allowing him to convert.
Denver moving it around. Here's Pittman, guarded by Durant. Johnson passes to Watson. Outside Hardaway. Clock at 4. Here's Pittman. Yet another bucket.
90 points. A legendary performance.
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time. Leonard finds Wiggins. Now Bogdanovich. Lays it up and banks it in. Bogdanovich has gotten his first basket of the night.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
Doc passes to Watson. Here's Hardaway. Here's Pittman. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Durant for three. He can't get it to go.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Doc passes to Hardaway. Fires the three. And again, Denver with a three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Out to Leonard. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
And Denver making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Pass to Pittman. And the layup is good off the glass. The Clippers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Durant with the big finish.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Well, it seems like he's making everything. Nothing makes a coach happier than seeing your offense click.
Leonard with the ball. He's against Watson. It's blocked. And Denver pushing it up now. Here's Hayes. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
It's Hayes with the rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Pass to Pittman. 4-3, and the three-pointer goes.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Another one goes. Incredible. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Pittman. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now here's Durant. Got a piece of it. Out to the wing. Watson passes to Doc. And again, it's Denver converting.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nuggets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Doc.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So
he got it again! Sensational!
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big...
Oh, another one falls!
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. And it's good! He hits another one!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Now we send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
Here with MP after the win, and to say your presence on defense tonight would be an understatement. You were really disrupting your opponents on offense with all the shot blocks. Walk us through it.
We knew coming in we had to match their energy. But we're trying to get the message out about us too. We're not the team your offense gets right against. Keep testing us and you're gonna fail. We got it like that.
Well done tonight, MP. Thank you so much. Brian, back to you.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. So long, everyone.